welcome to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the official trailer for National Champions. It's based off a true story. Comes to us from the director of our favorite Florida-hating film, Greenland. And Angel Has Fallen.
Yeah.
Basically, the premise is that before a big football
a big game for this one person, pretty much just wants to, a game that's going to really define who he is and stuff like that. That's when a lot of things start to come up that he doesn't want to take the field because pretty much, in a way, like things are going on in the world type of situation.
So the players go on strike just before the game, this big game.
So that's what this kind of takes place is during the whole time. It's just before this big game. And
so you got Alex Ludwig from Vikings and Heels, Timothy Oliphant, J.K. Simmons, Kristen Chenoweth, Tim Blake Nelson. Ooh, cool. Jeffrey Donovan's in it too.
Yeah.
So
a little real. So let's dive into this for the official trailer for National Champions. So here we go.
We're still 24 hours away from the national title game.
Wolves quarterback LaMarcus James should be the best quarterback to come into the NFL since Patrick Mahomes.
And you know who agrees with me on that? Miami. They're poised to take him #1 overall for about $35 million guaranteed. But we are not talking enough about Wolves coach James Laser.
One of the best coaches we've seen, but he has never won the big game.
We're live.
I am joined by LaMarcus James, who won this year's Heisman Trophy.
A revolutionary banging on my atmosphere. This is the home of my best friend and teammate, Emmett Sunday.
Tomorrow he'll play in the game that'll gross over $500 million.
But Emmett won't see it done it. And just like the other 12,000 draft eligible players that don't make the NFL every year, his football days will be over. Zero compensation, zero medical insurance for all the injuries he sustained.
My coach, James Laser, receives an annual salary of $5 million.
The commissioners of the top 5 power conferences receive an average salary of $4 million each year.
The president of the NCAA received a salary of $3.9 million last year. So I'm personally asking all players in Monday's national title game to join me in this boycott to demand that the NCAA will recognize players as paid employees and not student athletes.
yeah, inspired by a true story.
If the NCAA took the reins here.
LaMarcus is a good person.
We squander a $600 million payday for tomorrow alone.
Everybody around us got private jets and private chefs. You got insurance? What you gonna fix your broken body with, huh?
He makes a compelling argument, and I know I stand behind him. The reality is he's got so much to lose.
Do not let LaMarcus rob you of your legacy.
My football team will play for me.
You two cannot unionize college sports, and that's a fact.
4 players just tweeted we're in with the hashtag fix the system. And just 2 of us know more. And that's a fact. Like who really run that man and say he won like that? We gotta stick together on this, fellas. If he sits, they gonna Kaepernick him like you. LaMarcus, leave my Nike contract.
These boycotts have gained a lot of momentum. What happens to all of the other sports that are not men's football and basketball when they start paying you?
Everybody do it. Everybody do it.
Marcus is standing toe-to-toe with the behemoth, and we haven't even begun to fight.
Glory is at hand. God is with us. He says there is nothing to lose. Glory is yours. I am here, and there is nothing to fear. Glory is ours. It starts right now. It starts right here.
Yeah, I remember a couple years ago, last week tonight, did a whole piece on the NCAA, pretty much, and their lack of what pretty much they were saying, pretty much lack of support for the student teams, for the student players
and stuff like that.
Because they're only considered students, they're actual players, and they're not gonna get any of that.
Yeah, it goes back to even like with wrestling pretty much, where it's like they're just under what there's contractors. That's all it is.
Yeah, well, that's WWE, and that's a whole story for.
I know that.
I know what you mean.
I know what I'm diving into, but it's like it's coming similar to that. But in this case, it's like they're just regular students.
They don't say it, but this is definitely inspired by a true story because this is still happening to where they get the short end of the stick, where the student players get the short end of the stick, and if they don't get picked up by NFL, guess what? They have to pay for those bills. They have to pay for everything they push themselves through college football to get into the NFL, only to get the short end.
Exactly.
Get not picked at all. You know, and that's what the message he's trying to bring is that
he's trying to deliver to everybody. You know, and it's like everybody's losing out on it overall.
Yeah, because this movie is based on fact. You know, it's not based off of.
Here it's just showing. Here it's just grabbing that fact and turning into where there is adding into more of a story of like trying to get people's attention overall.
Yeah,
in their world at least.
Yeah, because they don't even get anything from being featured in the when the NCAA games. EA Sports used to do those. They didn't get anything at all. And hell, a couple of them, because EA Sports is bringing back the NCAA football game. The teams don't want to be a part of it at all. Because they don't get anything for it. They just get featured. Their team gets featured, and that's it.
That's it. The team gets featured, and that's it. That's it. That is
legit. A few teams aren't even going to make it into that game because of that. But this is a really good message of a film, and I hope it gets a lot of attention because it's an issue still going on.
It's something that needs to be kind of like told and stuff like that and stated. I mean, there's different sports diving into the seriousness of not only their health but also just things that are really going on behind the scenes that need to be brought up. And for the NCAA and stuff like that, it's like one of them.
I myself will probably post up a link to the Last Week Tonight article on this description if you want to check out more about what I'm talking about this John Oliver piece he did, because it's really eye-opening because I didn't even know about it until that piece came out.
Yeah.
As for the film itself, it looks good, has a good cast attached to it. Cast. It has a very powerful message out there for a lot of up and coming football players.
Oh yeah.
So national American football players. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about topics like this, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys' thoughts are on this trailer overall. Put down what you thought of our reaction as well. If you have any words or anything like that to say about the message behind this or anything like that, like I said, you can comment down below. But also, you can also check out the link we'll probably provide pretty much on the Facebook page of the PC was talking about that John Oliver brings up about it overall. But put down what you guys thought of our reaction to this trailer. Are you guys excited to see this? It's something that needs to be told, needs to be heard. But most importantly, we thank you definitely for watching this.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
This has been a very national champion-filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.